Welcome, everybody. I'm up in Georgetown, Texas. And the title of this one is Who Won Crypto? We did. The Hexicans won. The Hexicans with Richard Hart won crypto. We have a movie coming out here soon. It'll be at Regal theaters around the nation, around the USA. And soon it'll be in Europe. We haven't figured all that stuff out yet. It's called The Highest of Stakes, and the reason why is because a little bit of play on words. There's staking inside of Hex. But welcome everybody from the meetup. If you found me on Meetup, thank you very much. Hi, I'm Eco Builder inside the Hex community. I started doing meetups whenever I saw a lot of people deterring their wealth over into NFTs in the Austin area, and I wanted to get a hold of their minds and tell them that, hey, this NFT stuff was just a fad. And sure enough, a lot of those people have disappeared. A lot of those people don't know what the F they're doing. So Bitcoin was the old dinosaur in the space. Then came Ethereum, which then was a layer that you could build on top of, and the founder of Hex created a token on top of Ethereum. And then after that, he created his own blockchain like Ethereum. And whenever he created that other blockchain, everybody got copies of their coins that were on Ethereum over onto the new blockchain. And so that was enticing for folks to come over. And that blockchain hasn't even been 3 months yet. We're on month 2 right now. So what's going to happen here in the future? We're all finding out together. I'm so freaking excited today because everything's awesome, except for the weather. This is like day 20 of 100 plus weather with no rain in Texas. And you can thank your governments for that. Hey, everybody in the chat. I don't know what I did to get this awesome showing, but hey, Facing and Finbear and Turin and some other person who isn't speaking up, who's probably the new guy from meetup.com. So yeah, I just wanted to get out here in front of everybody at meetup.com and let them know that, hey, I'm up in Georgetown, 20 miles north. Come chill with me, pick my brain, do whatever you want. I'm a crypto millionaire thanks to Richard Hart. And maybe I can show, I've got this camera here on a ladder, and it's kind of hard to, I'll just lift up the ladder. So there's Richard Hart on a mural because this is the party space right now before it becomes a bar or something like that. What's up, Academiated? It is Hex Futures. Let's see. We've got Hex on Ethereum. We've got Hex on Pulse Chain. I hope you guys are earning interest on your Hex. I still like to call it interest because it boom, that's that buzzword, right? Whenever I got into crypto, I had Bitcoin and I wanted to know how I could make interest on my holdings, on my crypto. I wanted to grow my bag. And eventually Richard came around and offered this thing whenever he made this product. So anywhere in the world you can earn interest on your crypto. It's amazing. And as long as the way that crypto works, as long as you know it's a code and a network of computers, so as long as you know words, the code to get into the code to open up the code, right? Then you have access to your holdings, your wallet. You can send that stuff out. You can send it to somebody that you have an agreement with that will then pay you there in the 3D space to get your needs. And you're done. You just cryptoed. Nobel Prize winning. That one deserves a that one needs to be right here. Nobel Prize winning. So some people come into Hex and they're concerned trolling, and what I always tell them is that it's very early stages of revolutionizing crypto, revolutionizing payments, store of value. It's the way the world is going with our digital currencies and our digital connections. And this crypto organizes people and time. That's what I like to tell people. So I don't really have like anything to tell anybody specifically. I do this every week, except for that we have the movie coming out, and that'll be, I believe it's the 4th, 5th, and 6th of August. 4th, 5th, and 6th of August. Look up in your local area if a Regal Cinema is showing it. And the tickets will be like between $12 and $16 or something. I'm not sure. Most likely you're going to have a hard time getting into this because there's so limited showing. Hopefully we'll have such a sellout of all the theaters that it will pick up for a longer duration. That's what's going on. So thanks, guys. Thanks for showing up. If you're with the Meetup crew, come check me out on Twitter, maybe. I'll show you my Eco Builder right here. Look at that on Twitter. And then also, if you're a newbie to all of crypto, I send out newbie packages. So I send out newbie letters. So provide me any address of any newbie, which we call no coiners. And I will send a letter to them, enticing them to figure out who Richard Heart is. And if you're already a Hexakin, then I've got packages with magnets and stickers and business cards, all sorts of stuff to elevate your communication with others. Let me open up this one that for some reason came back to me. So this spot right here is my return address for these mailings that I've been sending out. And so what's really shitty about this is I spent a lot of stamps. You know, these stamps, they went up in price just recently. Inflation kills, man. 66 cents per stamp. All right, so we're opening a package, right? The address is covered up by the sticker. Look what the mail person said. No such person lives here. Hilarious. Because I put a Pulse name. Mr. Pulse Malone is what I had it as. Hilarious. All right, so inside of this one, which, let's see what it was dated. I don't have a date on here, but it was probably a month ago because that's how slow the system works, right? Okay, so here are the examples of the business cards. So on this side, very prominent logo, which is very important in my opinion. And it pops with that black background. And then on this side, we've got 3 audios, which are YouTube videos for people to follow. So it's nice and easy. The only downside to this is if you don't trust these QR codes, in my opinion. All right, then we got this magnet, and this is this is done by stickermule.com. And so this can hold up. This is such good quality that it can hold up on your car for 3 years without fading. How do I know that? Because I've tried it. All right. And we got some stickers. And these are the old version of stickers. Like I said, I probably sent this out a month ago. So I've been renting from my local post office. So these will go out to another Hexagon. The next one to raise their hand. Either that or I will, however many stickers there are, I'll put one in each of the envelopes going out. And then what do we have here? We have a letter. And this letter says Happy New Year, because I wrote it probably in January or February. And this says nothing about Hex. It's all about, hey, have you checked out like this Bitcoin stuff? It never goes away. Your local news is not telling you appropriate news about Bitcoin. And there's and there's folks who are awesome in the space. And one of those folks is Richard Hart. That's basically the sum up of that letter. And then more magnets. So with these new, whenever it is that I do this for new coiners, I try to put magnets. And the reason why is because then they could open it and then they could stick it on their fridge and get to it later and then constantly be reminded by that fridge magnet. And maybe that magnet will stay on the fridge longer than their investigation into Hex. That's everything. All right. Thanks, guys. How long did it take? 12 minutes? That is 12 minutes of your time well used, right? Right. At least I didn't do a 2 hour and 30 minutes. Turin gives me a thumbs up. Finbear, I thought you already left, man. Where was it? Later, fellows. Right there. Why didn't you leave right then? For all the folks on meetup.com, these are hexagons that are in the chat. These are hexagons. Because we all stick together because we know the product. That's why we're here, and we're just fine with time locking the product. So it's just going to keep on growing. So come see what everything's about. And all you guys that I stream with on Wednesdays, I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers. Bye.